Good morning, sir. This is Daniel Bruce Cruz from BSMT3 Antares. This is my week 6 video or presentation formative assessment. Today I'll be discussing the IMO performance standards for ICDIS under resolution MSC 520106 revision 1, is specifically Module B, which covers the operational and functional requirements for two areas: the display of other navigational information and display mode and generation of the neighboring area. So, display of other navigational information. Let's start with the display of other navigational information. This covers how ICDIS handles additional data layered onto the base chart, radar, AIS, and now S100 overlays like bathymetric or weather data. The standard sets four key conditions. First, any added information reference system with the chart. If it doesn't, the system has to say so. Second, if radar is overlaid, it must match the chart scale and orientation with automatic correction for antenna offset. Third, and this is critical for avoiding display clutter, radar and overlay information must be removable by a single operator action. And fourth, none of these overlays are allowed to degrade or hide safety critical chart data, like the safety contour. So together, these requirements exist so that extra information helps the mariner without ever burying the one thing that matters most, the underlying chart. Okay. Display mode and generation of the neighboring area. The second requirement governs how the chart view itself behaves as the vessel moves. So ICDIS must always support a north-up orientation, though other orientations are allowed as long as changes happen in large, stable steps, not a flickering display. In true motion mode, the neighboring area has to regenerate automatically once the ship reaches a distance from the display edge that the mariner has set. The mariner can also manually pan or recenter the display, but that manual action must never silently switch off look ahead alerts. And finally, if part of the displayed area doesn't have an up doesn't have an appropriate scale ENC, the system must flag it clearly, pointing the mariner back to the paper chart or RCDS mode. Both requirements share the same underlying goal, whether it's overlay data or an expanded chart view. Nothing should come at the cost of losing sight of the safety critical information underneath. That's the core safety principle behind MSC 530106 revision 1, and thank you. God bless.